This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
If you're like me, you love yourself a good freebie, and there's this restaurant in Italy, so you have to go all the way to Italy to do this.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, why not? Where this restaurant will offer you and your party, so whoever you're dining with at this restaurant, a free bottle of wine. Mm-hmm. But there's a catch. Oh. You do have to give them your cell phone when you arrive. You have to lock it away. You'll get it back after your dinner, but you have to lock it away for the dinner portion of your meal.
Do we know said value on bottle of wine?
Well, I mean, I don't know what bottles of wine go for in Italy. I know what they go for here, and I'm telling you.
But there's a range. I mean, you can get a cheapy bottle or you can get one that you can't afford.
True. Even the cheapy bottle, you know what you pay for it at the LCBO. That ain't what you pay for it when you go to the restaurant. It's free.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You got to consider that.
Now, this is all in the name of staying present with whoever you're with, whether it's a date, a loved one, a friend, a business meeting. This is so you stay present. You're not on your phone.
Yeah, because their whole point is that, there's no point in checking your phone every 5 seconds. We all do it because it's a drug. We know that. It is addictive for a reason. It's designed that way. Sometimes I check my phone. I don't even know why I'm checking it.
I know. Sometimes I'm not thinking. And next thing I know, I'm like on Instagram.
Yes.
Like deep into a scroll. I'm like, how did I get here? I don't even remember picking up my phone.
You can have the best of intentions going up for dinner, and then that can happen to you.
Okay, devil's advocate here, because I like the idea. I am phone upside down on the table guy, or some restaurants even have a little compartment you can tuck it away, and that's great. Devil's advocate, though. I'm fine doing this. Mm-hmm. I don't have a lot of people who are generally depending on me or needing to call me during the dinner time hour, right? Coffee the Pooch is not dialing me up. You've got 2 kids, under 2. Babysitter, your mom, your dad, Paul's mom, whoever. If someone's looking after the kids, your sister, whatever, what if something's up with the kids? Are you going to be able to relax and enjoy your tagliatelle or cacio de pepe and your free wine?
Why did you have to say cacio de pepe? It's my favorite.
If you don't know, what if you're like, my phone is blowing up and it's locked away at the maitre d'?
You're right. I couldn't do it for that reason. But I would like to be present.
You're like, but mommy loves her free wine.
But hold on, I have a solution. Do you remember back in the day, I don't know if you babysat, everyone I used to babysit would give me the number to where they were going. So just tell everybody what restaurant you're going to, and they can call and get a hold of you there.
Call the restaurant? It was 1988?
But yes, because you're putting your phone away.
You know what? People at restaurants don't even pick up the phone sometimes. Now it's like there's an automated service. So
this
you don't
restaurant
know.
should, since they're making you put your phone away.
I'll take it a step further. Crack out the white pages, look up the restaurant, find the restaurant.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
All right, I came across this app called Pomsy, and it's a new social media app with a little bit of a twist. So, like any social media app, it allows you to post photos. You can, use it as you would normally share with friends. All the things that you would normally post on social media.
And has nothing to do with Pomeranians.
No.
Okay.
No. Pomsy, also very interesting name for the app. Anyway, it's in the palm of your hands, I guess.
Okay.
It will actually import your contact lists as well as part of the app. Here's the thing. You are posting to no one. There's not really anyone actually viewing anything that you're posting. But because it attaches your contact list to the app, you will get fake likes from people in your contact list. You'll get push notifications, fake comments as well.
Fake comments too?
Yeah. And none
so
of
like
it's
AI
real.
Pooja would be like, great job, nice picture.
Yes, exactly. That's what I sound like, AI. We gotta do better, AI. I thought technology was coming a lot farther along than that.
So this is a social media app, and I'm doing air quotes, but it's not connected with any actual people. So it's like an anti-social media app.
Yeah, basically. The whole thing is it still protects your privacy. It's not actually out there for anyone, but maybe you get that same dopamine hit that you're getting from when you actually post to social media and you get likes.
Because you're getting likes and comments and engagement, and that has proven to release dopamine, which is why we keep opening the app and refreshing and looking for the likes.
Yeah, now you're addicted to something that's not actually out in the ether. Now, here's the thing. There's advanced settings. So in those advanced settings, you can actually determine how many fake likes you get and how
So
many
you're
comments.
controlling your own dopamine?
You're controlling all the fakeness.
But does the dopamine hit still work if you know it's orchestrated and fake? Like, isn't that part of it, like, not knowing how your
I don't know. Is it
posts
like
are going to do?
Is it the equivalent of when you like set your clock, your alarm clock, and you put it 5 minutes ahead, and you think you're fooling yourself into thinking that you don't know what the real time is, but you actually know after a few days.
And that's effective, for a few days, maybe a week. But then you adjust and know that it's not. I'm 5 minutes living in a 5-minute altered reality.
Yes,
But then what happens when you post a picture and then Gurdeep likes it and then you see him on the street and you're like, oh my God, didn't you love that picture? And he looks at you like you're bizarre.
Yeah.
You're like not even in reality anymore at this point.
You know it's fake. Everybody knows it's fake. So,
But does it still satisfy the parts of your brain that need satisfying then?
I don't know. This just makes me sadder. It would make me so sad that I had to pretend that people liked something that I post.
Yeah, like it's like training wheels for social media. I don't know. I'm ambivalent about this. Part of me thinks it's brilliant, and the other part of me finds it, like you, very sad. Like, who is this for? Is it for like your kids? So if your 12-year-old is begging for social media, you're like, okay, you can have Pomsy. Or is this for the adult who's too addicted and doom scrolling at night?
I don't know. And is it at the end of the day just to protect your privacy where nothing's actually out there on the internet?
Okay.
I don't know.
Pomsy, a phony social media app that gives you fake likes and comments to satisfy your dopamine. You tell us.
5 calls? Decide it all.
Simple question. This app Pooja just described, Pomsy, would you use this app?
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Michelle from Colburn, would you use this Pomsy app that Pooja described?
No.
How come?
I honestly have distanced myself from social media lately because I felt like it controlled too much of my self-worth, whether I got likes or not. I think I'd honestly feel worse if I knew they were fake likes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good point.
Okay. Because when you said you've distanced yourself, my first thought was maybe Pomsy's perfect for you because it still gives you that thing you're maybe craving, but you're not actually on social media. But fair point. We'll take your no and your vote's been counted.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle.
Megan from Pickering. So would you use this app, yes or no?
No, I think you really have to be sad. I mean, I know some people that really care about this, but I think they're just insecure. Holy moly, guys. Holy moly.
All right, Megan, your vote's been counted.
Okay, bye.
Nanda from Ajax, would you use this Pomsy app?
No, I wouldn't. It's too scary, and it's taking away values and beliefs from people, and it's going to mess up our future generation.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is a spicy take.
Interesting, because some might argue the opposite, saying like real social media is messing up the future generation. And this way, they get all the benefits of it, but don't have to actually worry about any of the consequences.
No, it's losing thinking. I feel it's a combination of all of it. The real social media, the fake one, it's taking away our kids' brain cells, honestly.
Right. Losing touch with reality a bit. Okay, Nanda, your vote's been counted. Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
David from Milton. So would you use this app?
Not at all.
How come?
Well, first of all, it's like a placebo effect, and a placebo effect doesn't work if you know it's a placebo, right? So
Well said.
it seems like it wouldn't function that way. And second, you're still saving stuff to a server somewhere, so your friends aren't seeing it, but it's out there in the world for someone to hack into or get to. So that comfort level might be a little more scary than I actually think.
That's a very well put together point. David, thanks for the call. Your vote's been counted.
Thank you.
Cynthia from Milton, would you use this Pomsy app?
No, it is. It is absolutely the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it's like giving yourself a surprise party, and it's like, oh, wow. I mean, absolutely not. No.
Okay, Cynthia, tell us how you really feel. Your vote's been counted. Thank you.
I know. Thank you.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
It is National Garlic Day today. Every great dish, I mean, not every great dish, but I'm exaggerating for effect, starts with chopped up minced garlic and onion in the frying pan with some oil. You get that little sizzle. It almost doesn't matter what you put in the pan after that. You know it's going to be good once you've got that base of garlic and onions.
And I'm one of those people, I'm like, more. Just give me more. It can never be too garlicky.
I've never put too much in where I'm like, oh, I put too much.
No.
It's fine.
It's always fine. And the thing is that we all know, going into this meal, we all know we're all going to have bad breath and nobody cares.
As long as you're on the same level, who cares? It cancels each other out.
I don't even care if we're not on the same level.
You can't smell someone's garlic breath when you have garlic breath.
Right. But whatever. I'm not going to forego the garlic in the name of breath.
Well, in fairness, you've been married for 10, 11 years. I mean, you don't really need to care. It's a little different for me if I'm like going on a first date or something. You got to be a little mindful of it.
And even then, I say, just be you, man.
Just do it.
Let them love you for you.
I will let
not
them
your
order.
Breath.
But I do know some people, and I feel so bad for them who actually have what I think is the worst allergy out there. They have a garlic and onion allergy.
No.
That's a thing.
No.
Yeah, a friend of mine has that. Two of my friends have garlic and onion allergies, and it's so hard because they obviously like the taste.
So they just like soda crackers?
And
that's their flavor profile?
You have to be so careful when you're ordering. And like, I have a shellfish allergy, which, I mean, I love my shellfish allergy. If I had to,
I love my shellfish
If
allergy.
I had to pick an allergy, and you're like, you have to have one allergy, what would it be? I'm like, shellfish? Because, I mean, shrimp, crab, lobster, like it's probably my least favorite thing on a menu anyways. I'd eat it once in a blue moon, but it's not the thing I'd go to. Garlic and onion? That would probably ruin my life.
Yeah. And like people have peanut allergies and
Peanut
imagine
would be
peanut
tough.
butter. There's so
Chocolate?
many that are tough. Yeah, really tough. I would actually choose the opposite. I would pick something to be allergic to so that I wouldn't eat it anymore in excess, like chips. I would love to be allergic to chips.
I don't know that that's a real allergy. I don't think you can have a chip allergy.
Can't I make one up? I mean, I guess potatoes?
Potatoes?
Well, that's in chips, so yeah.
But you're taking out a lot more than just chips.
I know. That would be the worst allergy.
That would be the second worst to garlic and onions.
But I would still...
We'll give you a second chance to choose your allergy there, Boot. You sure?
No, I'm saying I would pick something on purpose that I love that is bad for me so that I wouldn't eat it.
Tempeh.
Oh, yeah, I could be allergic to tempeh.
Okay, there we go. So, producer Steph, Bossman Blair, do you guys have allergies?
Nope.
Nothing?
No, and my kids don't either, thankfully, because there's a lot at school that you can't have peanut butter, you can't give
You
tuna.
can develop them later in life, though, eh? Like my shellfish allergy didn't kick in until about 28.
Okay, why are you saying that? I said I don't have any.
I'm just saying it can happen.
Not yet, you don't.
I'm allergic to almonds. But
almonds.
I just get a little tickle in the palate and the roof of your mouth.
Oh, no.
And I'll just eat through the allergy. I don't mind.
So you can't do, can you do almond milk?
I haven't tried.
Well,
I got to give it a go.
Uber
the
Eats
time
delivery.
is now.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast. The nearly impossible question.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
Here it is. Almost 65% of us say we did this in school, but haven't done it since.
Oh, making us think back to our school days. Joseph from Stouffville, what's your guess?
I'm going to say sharpen a pencil.
Sharpening a pencil.
Oh.
What a great guess. Oh my goodness. You just brought back so many visceral memories for me. Remember the one that was like attached to the table and it had like the crank on it?
Yes.
That's the one.
Oh my goodness.
And all the different pencil hole sizes?
Sometimes I didn't even need my pencil sharpened. I just wanted to go.
Yeah. I used to collect pencil shavings for a while in my Le Kit pencil box. Is that weird?
A little bit.
Yeah. Sorry, I ruined this, didn't I?
Joseph, what a good guess, but that's not the right answer.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Deborah from Stony Creek, do you have a guess?
I do. It's going to be for sure math related because there's a lot of stuff we did back then that they changed it how they do today. But I'm going to go with long-term division to start the ball rolling. Long-term division back in the day, and no, haven't done it probably since.
Oh, wow.
Long division, remember that?
Yes.
You'd like start working it down and it would like skew slightly to the right as you're putting in all the numbers.
Yeah, it was part of showing your work, right?
You got to
too.
show your work, man. Make sure you didn't use ChatGPT. Wait, that wasn't a thing. Hey, great guess, but that's not it.
Okay, guys, take care.
Let's go to Trenton. Bob, almost 65% of us say we did this in school, but haven't done it since. What is it?
Smoked.
Smoked.
Oh.
That was what Bossman Blair guessed, I think.
Yeah, good guess, but that's not it, Bob.
Okay, thanks.
Jim from Scarborough, what's your guess?
Would it be read a book?
Read a book?
Read a book.
Jim, you haven't read a book since school?
Oh, I have. I'm part of the other 35%.
Ooh, that's quick math. I appreciate that.
That's good. Good guess, Jim, but that's not the right answer.
Alrighty.
Andre from Mississauga, nice to hear from you again. What's your guess?
I'm going to guess wearing a backpack.
Wearing a backpack.
Were you one shoulder or both?
Well, I was both. I couldn't do one shoulder.
Same.
You know, the only difference between high school and university for me, high school was one shoulder. You thought you were a cool kid. And then university, you're like, no, I'm mature now. I go both shoulders.
Like, this is good for my back.
When you do one shoulder, it hurts your back.
Yeah.
I know. What were we thinking? It's like wearing overalls hanging down on one side. What are we doing?
Andre, good guess, taking us down memory lane, but that is not the right answer.
Thanks so much.
Bob from Trenton, you've got another guess. What is it?
Cheated.
Cheated, like on a test.
Yeah, or cheated at
Cheated at life.
cheated in some way. I won't go any further than that.
Yeah, I mean, I played Monopoly last weekend with Pooja, so she just did it.
Don't ever make me the banker.
So, you're
Bob,
the 35% then.
That is right. That's not it, Bob. Sorry, man.
Okay, thank you.
Gabriel, what's your guess?
Romeo and Juliet, reading Romeo and Juliet, or doing poetry.
Oh.
Romeo and Juliet.
It's not Romeo. You kind of had it with part of your answer. We need it more specifically, though.
Okay.
Okay, if you think of it, call us back.
All right.
Krista from Whitby, good morning. What's your guess?
Handwriting.
Handwriting.
Oh, yeah.
Like cursive writing, you mean, or just...
Yeah, cursive writing.
Cursive writing.
And all the writing you had to do for like assignments, essays, all the things.
Remember when you're doing an essay or like an exam and like your wrist actually starts cramping up and you have to like shake it out in the air, give your hand a break, like stretch it out? I haven't done that in ages.
And I'm left-handed, so I used to get the pen mark all on the palm of my hand.
I
don't know.
My thumb used to be like jacked from all the writing. No.
Krista, great guess and very close to the right answer, but not the right answer.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Sherry from Acton, good morning. What's your guess?
Good morning. I'm thinking it's towards creative writing poems, that kind of stuff.
You got it!
Sherry, how did you know that?
My kids have no idea about poem writing nowadays, and I used to write them all the time in English class. I had my own book, everything. Probably still do it at my grandmother's house, my mom's house or something.
Yeah, so the answer is written a poem.
Written a poem, okay, yeah. Like love letters, that kind of stuff. But poems were huge back in the 80s.
Oh, Sherry, let me ask you, did you ever get a poem from someone who was interested?
I did.
Is it a good thing if you get a poem that starts with roses or red, violets or blue, or does that feel lazy?
No.
You don't want that, like it's like stealing a template.
Yeah.
And then just plugging it in. It was the original ChatGPT.
The word so bad it just sounds horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Sherry, you got it right. Thank you so much.
Guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.